Hello everyone, and welcome back to SpeakCast English. This is your daily English listening practice podcast, Mini Story English.
And I'm Ava. Today's topic is all about checking into a hotel, specifically confirming reservations and handling those tricky little issues that pop up sometimes.
Exactly. We'll practice it like a real, natural conversation, as always. We want it to feel as human and relatable as possible.
Oh, I love these kinds of stories. They're always so relatable because, let's be honest, travel can be a bit chaotic sometimes, can't it? Tell me more, Andrew. What kind of issue are we talking about today?
Okay, so imagine this. You've traveled all day. Maybe you had a really long flight, a few layovers, or a super long drive across the country.
The worst. I can already feel the exhaustion just thinking about it.
Right? You're tired, you're hungry, maybe a little bit cranky, and all you want to do is finally get to your hotel, drop your bags, and just relax.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. That moment when you just want to collapse onto a comfy bed and forget the world. Sounds like a dream so far, a perfect end to a long journey.
Exactly. So, this was me, not too long ago. I had been on a business trip, and it involved 2 flights and a 4-hour train ride.
Wow, that's a marathon.
It really was. The first flight was delayed, which meant I almost missed my connection. Then the train was packed, and I had to stand for half the journey.
Oh, no. That's just adding insult to injury. You must have been absolutely drained.
Drained is an understatement, Ava. I was practically a zombie. All I could think about was that hotel room. I had pictured it in my head. A hot shower, ordering some room service, and just sinking into a soft bed.
The simple pleasures after a tough travel day. I totally get it. So, you finally arrive at the hotel?
Yes, finally. It was late, probably around 10 p.m. The hotel looked really nice from the outside, all lit up. I remember feeling this wave of relief wash over me as the taxi pulled up.
That's sweet, sweet relief. The finish line.
Exactly. I grabbed my suitcase, walked into the lobby. It was quiet, a bit fancy, and smelled faintly of some kind of expensive air freshener. I thought, okay, Andrew, you made it. Time to relax.
Perfect. Everything is going to be fine.
That's what I thought. I walked up to the front desk. There was only one person working, a young man who looked a bit tired himself. I gave him my best. I'm exhausted but still polite, smile.
Been there. You try to be nice, but inside you're just screaming for a pillow.
Precisely. So, I said, "Hi there, I have a reservation under the name Andrew Smith."
Standard procedure. Nothing complicated yet.
Right. He typed for a moment, then looked at his screen, then back at me. He had a slightly puzzled look on his face.
Oh, that's never a good sign. The puzzled look.
Never. He said, "Smith. Andrew Smith, you said?" I confirmed, "Yes, that's right. Andrew Smith." He typed some more, then shook his head slowly.
My heart would start sinking right about then.
Mine definitely did. He looked up and said, "I'm sorry, sir, but I can't seem to find a reservation under that name."
Oh, no. The classic hotel nightmare. What did you say?
My first reaction was just confusion. I thought, maybe he spelled it wrong? So I said, "Are you sure? It should be there. I booked it a few weeks ago."
You were probably thinking, this can't be happening.
Exactly. He tried again, typing a bit more slowly this time. He even tried different spellings, like Smith or Schmidt. But still nothing. He looked genuinely apologetic.
So, what was your next move? Did you have your confirmation email ready?
Oh, absolutely. I always keep those handy, especially after a long trip. I pulled out my phone and said, "I have the confirmation email right here. The booking number is XYZ12345.
Good thinking. That usually solves everything.
That's what I hoped. I showed him the email on my phone. He looked at it, then back at his screen, then back at my phone. He frowned.
The plot thickens. What was the problem now?
He said, "Sir, this confirmation is for the Grand City Hotel on Elm Street. This is the Grand Central Hotel on Oak Avenue."
Oh, no. You booked the wrong hotel? That's a classic mistake, but so easy to make when you're tired.
I felt a cold wave of panic wash over me. My heart started pounding. I looked at my phone again, then at the hotel sign behind the desk. He was right. Grand Central Hotel. My email clearly said Grand City Hotel.
Oh, Andrew, I can only imagine the feeling. All that exhaustion, all that anticipation, and then that realization.
It was like a punch to the gut. All the tiredness came rushing back, but now mixed with pure frustration and a bit of self-blame. How could I have made such a silly mistake?
It happens to the best of us. Especially when you're juggling travel plans and work. So, what did you do? Did you just stand there in shock?
For a moment, yes. I just stared at my phone, then at the receptionist. My mind was racing. Where is the Grand City Hotel? How far is it? Is it even open this late? Do they still have my room?
So many questions, so little energy.
Exactly. I took a deep breath and tried to stay calm. I asked the receptionist, okay, so the Grand City Hotel, how far is that from here?
Good question. You need to assess the damage.
He looked it up on his computer. It's about a 20-minute taxi ride, sir, across town.
20 minutes. At 10 p.m., after that kind of journey? That's just adding insult to injury.
It really was. And I thought, what if the Grand City Hotel is fully booked now, or they gave my room away because I'm so late?
That's a valid fear. Hotels often have a check-in cutoff time.
So, I asked the receptionist, do you happen to have any rooms available here tonight? Just a shot in the dark.
Always worth asking. You never know.
He checked his system again. He looked a bit hesitant. Let me see. It's quite busy tonight, sir. We are almost fully booked.
Almost is not fully. There's still hope.
That's what I was thinking. He typed some more, then looked up. We have one room left, sir. It's a suite, though, so it's a bit more expensive than a standard room.
A suite. Well, at that point, you probably didn't care about the price, did you? You just wanted a bed.
You are absolutely right, Ava. At that moment, a suite sounded like heaven. I didn't even ask the price. I just said, I'll take it. Please, I'll take it.
Oh, the relief. I can feel it from here.
It was immense. He smiled then, a genuine smile, and said, okay, sir. Let me just get you checked in.
So, you managed to confirm your reservation. Well, a reservation, at least, even if it wasn't the original one.
Yes, exactly. It was a bit of a detour, but I got there. And that brings us to our first useful phrase for today. When you arrive at a hotel, you need to confirm your reservation.
That's a great one. It's so common. So, Andrew, how would you phrase that when you walk up to the desk?
You can say, hi, I'd like to confirm my reservation, or, I have a reservation under the name, your name.
Simple and clear. And what if they can't find it, like in your story?
Then you might say, I have a confirmation number, would you like to see it? Or, I have an email with the booking details.
Perfect. It gives them more information to work with. Let's try that. I'll say it, and you can repeat it, and our listeners can repeat it too. Ready?
Ready.
I have a reservation under the name Ava Johnson.
I have a reservation under the name Andrew Smith.
Great. Now, what happened next in your story? Did you just get your key and go straight to the room?
Pretty much. He quickly processed my payment for the suite, handed me a key card, and pointed me towards the elevators. I thanked him profusely.
I bet you did. He saved your night.
He really did. I got to the room, and it was indeed a very nice suite. Big bed, separate living area, a huge bathroom. I almost laughed at the irony of getting such a fancy room after all that stress.
Well, you deserved it after that ordeal.
I certainly felt like I did. I dropped my bags, took that hot shower I'd been dreaming of, and ordered some food. It was late, but the relief was incredible.
What a journey. From exhaustion to panic to immense relief. It's a perfect example of how things can go wrong, but also how they can be fixed.
Absolutely. And it taught me a valuable lesson about double-checking my booking details.
Yes, always double-check the hotel name and address. I had a similar situation once, but it was because of a typo in my name.
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
Well, I had booked a hotel for a weekend getaway. It was a small, boutique hotel, and I was really looking forward to it. I arrived, gave my name, Ava Johnson.
And they couldn't find it?
Exactly. The receptionist looked and then said, I have a reservation for Eva Johnson, but not Ava.
Oh, a simple letter difference. That's so frustrating.
It was. I spelled it out for her, AVA. And she said, oh, I see. It was entered as EVA in our system. There seems to be a mix-up.
Ah, there it is. There seems to be a mix-up. That's our second useful phrase.
Yes. It's a polite way to say, something is wrong here, without sounding accusatory.
Exactly. It's a very common phrase you'll hear in customer service situations, not just hotels. Like, there seems to be a mix-up with my order, or there seems to be a mix-up with my appointment time.
It implies that it's a system error or an honest mistake, rather than someone's fault.
Right. It keeps the conversation friendly and focused on finding a solution. So, Ava, what happened with your Eva reservation?
Luckily, because it was just a single letter difference and the rest of the details matched, she was able to quickly correct it in the system. She just changed the E to an A, and everything was fine.
Phew. That's a much easier fix than booking the wrong hotel entirely.
Definitely. But it still gave me that little jolt of panic. So, for our listeners, when you encounter a problem, and you want to politely state that something isn't right, you can say, there seems to be a mix-up.
Let's practice that one. I'll say it, and you repeat, and everyone listening can repeat with us.
Sounds good.
There seems to be a mix-up.
There seems to be a mix-up.
Excellent. It's a very useful phrase for many situations.
It really is. So, Andrew, back to your story. You got your suite, you relaxed. Did you ever contact the Grand City Hotel to cancel your original booking?
Oh, yes, I did. The next morning, after a good night's sleep, I called them. I explained the situation, that I had accidentally booked the wrong hotel.
And what did they say? Were they understanding?
They were actually very understanding. They said since I called within 24 hours of the check-in time, and it was an honest mistake, they would waive the cancellation fee.
Oh, that's great news. A happy ending after all that stress.
It really was. I was so relieved. It could have been a much more expensive mistake.
It certainly could have. Sometimes, when things go wrong, and you're really stuck, you need to ask for help, or for someone with more authority.
Absolutely. And that brings us to our third useful phrase for today. In situations where the front desk staff can't help you, or if the problem is more serious, you might need to speak to the manager.
That's a key phrase for escalating an issue. It shows you're serious about resolving the problem.
Right. You don't want to be rude, but you need to be firm. You can say, could I speak to the manager, please? Or, is the manager available?
And it's important to remember to stay polite, even if you're feeling frustrated. A calm request is usually more effective than an angry demand.
Exactly. In my case, I didn't need to ask for the manager because the receptionist at the Grand Central Hotel was able to find me a room. But if he hadn't, that would have been my next step.
It's a good phrase to have in your vocabulary, just in case. I've had to use it once when my luggage was lost at an airport, and the initial desk agent wasn't being very helpful.
Oh, lost luggage. That's another travel nightmare. What happened then?
Well, the agent kept telling me to just wait and see, but I had important items in my bag. So, I politely said, I understand you're busy, but could I speak to the manager, please? I need to make sure this is properly escalated.
And did it help?
It did. The manager came over, listened to my concerns, and immediately put a trace on my bag. I got it back 2 days later.
See? Sometimes you just need that extra level of authority. So, for our listeners, let's practice this important phrase.
Ready when you are.
Could I speak to the manager, please?
Could I speak to the manager, please?
Fantastic. So, we've covered quite a journey today, from a long trip to a hotel mix-up, and finally, a comfortable bed.
And we've learned 3 really useful phrases for checking into a hotel and handling problems.
That's right. We talked about how to confirm your reservation when you arrive.
And what to say if there's a problem, like, there seems to be a mix-up.
And finally, what to do if you need more help. Could I speak to the manager, please?
These are all phrases that will make your travel experiences smoother, even when things don't go exactly as planned.
Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases.
Pick 1 or 2 expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation.
Remember, practicing these phrases out loud, even to yourself, will help you feel more confident when you need to use them in a real situation.
And don't forget to keep your confirmation details handy, just like Andrew did. It can really save the day.
Thank you for listening today. We hope this mini story helped you practice real English.
Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with your favorite phrase from today, or share your own hotel check-in story. We love hearing from you. Bye everyone.
See you. You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.